Dear Business English enthusiasts, in this video, you will first learn new vocabulary and then practice your listening skills by hearing these words in context. As a bonus, I will provide you with a few more expressions related to the ones you have just learnt. This English lesson is designed for intermediate business English learners. Let's jump in.
Let's start with the vocabulary related to this lesson on negotiation for a pay rise. You will learn 7 words included in the listening. Here they are: contribution, justification, to impact, promotion, entitlement, appraisal, assessment. Contribution is the act of providing valuable input or effort to a goal or project. Justification is a reason or explanation for a request. To impact means to have a strong effect or influence on something or someone. Promotion is the advancement to a higher position or rank. Entitlement is the right to receive something. Appraisal refers to a formal evaluation of someone's job performance. Assessment is an evaluation of skills, results, or progress. David has scheduled a meeting with Emily to discuss his performance and request a pay rise. In the meeting, he plans to highlight his contributions and the value he's added to the company over the past year.
Thank you for meeting with me, Emily. As we've discussed, I'd like to go over my request for a pay rise today.
Certainly, David. I'd be happy to hear your thoughts. What's your justification for the pay rise?
Thank you. I believe that my contributions over the last year have significantly impacted our team's results. For example, the product launch project I led resulted in a 20% increase in sales. I think this shows I'm adding value beyond my current role, and I feel I've earned both a pay rise and consideration for a future promotion.
I agree that your performance has been impressive. I'd like to understand how you view your current level of entitlement for a pay increase, given the team budget we have.
I understand there are budget limits. However, as part of my recent appraisal, my overall assessment was excellent, which I believe supports my request. I feel that a pay rise would be a fair acknowledgement for the quality and scope of work I'm now managing.
I appreciate your clear presentation. The next step will be to review our pay structure and consider your contributions relative to others in similar roles. I'll work on this and get back to you after a final assessment.
Thank you, Emily. I'm grateful for the opportunity to discuss this and for your support in considering my request.
Did you catch all the new words in the listening exercise? Here are 3 more that relate to those you've just learnt.
In our lesson, you have learnt the word justification. From this noun, you can easily form the verb to justify. To justify means to provide reasons or explanations to show that something is right, reasonable, or necessary. Example sentence: she tried to justify her decision by explaining the benefits it would bring to the team. Another word we covered is assessment. If you apply for a job, you might be asked to take part in an assessment center. An assessment center is a structured evaluation process used by organizations to assess candidates' skills, abilities, and suitability for a specific role. It typically involves a series of tasks, such as interviews, group exercises, role-playing, and written tests, conducted in a controlled environment. Example sentence: she was nervous about the assessment center, where she would undergo a series of tests and interviews to determine if she was suitable for the management position. We also discussed the noun entitlement, which means the right to receive something. The adjective form is entitled, and it is used with the preposition to. To be entitled to something means to have the right or claim to receive or do something, often based on a rule, law, or agreement. Example sentence: employees are entitled to receive overtime pay for extra hours worked. In this English lesson on negotiation for a pay rise, we have learnt these 7 new words: contribution, justification, to impact, promotion, entitlement, appraisal, assessment. Additionally, we covered 3 bonus words: to justify, assessment center, entitled.
That's all, dear business English enthusiasts. May you apply what you've learned to excel in your professional endeavors. Until our next lesson, farewell and best wishes.